How's it going, everyone? Brian Hoops here with Midwest Market Solutions, bringing you a closing market commentary and special video market commentary. Today is May the 22nd, and apologize, we've been so slow in getting a new commentary out, and we're going to try and put several of them in the can here in the next 10 days and try and do this on a weekly or semi-weekly basis, maybe once, twice a month at a minimum. And we've got a lot of things to talk about. Of course, this will be somewhat of a learning video series, also talking about the markets and things that happen on a day-to-day basis. So just been extremely busy, and that's no excuse, but we are going to try and be more diligent about getting things on our website. So spread the word. Tell people we put these out there through our on our website, of course, also through YouTube, and we'd love to have you, as I said, spread the word, give us some feedback, some commentary on things, how you feel these are going. You can watch these at our website. We pulled up here, MidwestMarketSolutions.com. This is what our homepage looks like. Every morning we have a commentary of what is happening in the markets. Now, if you want to read more in depth and to receive our newsletters, trade recommendations, click here to log into the Market Insider section of our website. And when you do that, it connects you where you log in or request a username and password, and it is password protected. So if you have a username and password, you can get in. If not, you do need to request one. We have free trial, as I mentioned there, on our website. Free trial as well as free midday comments. We update those frequently, and you can listen there. Now, to subscribe, very easy subscription way to do it. Subscribe online. And one final thing we want to mention is we do have some employment opportunities at this time. We're continuing to grow and expand, and so we're adding excellent brokers in our branch offices of Storm Lake and in Yankton, South Dakota. Now, our Storm Lake branch position would be a branch manager position, so keep that in mind, and again, spread the word if you know anyone who this may be apropos to. All right, want to mention before we get started, risk of loss in trading futures and options is substantial. Each investor and or trader must consider where this is a suitable investment. Always, past performance, whether it's actual or indicated by simulated tests of strategies, is not indicative of future results. Trading advice is based on information taken from trades and services, other sources that we believe are reliable. We do not guarantee that the information is accurate or complete, should not be relied upon. Trading advice reflects our good faith judgment at a specific time, subject to change without notice. Again, there's no guarantees. The advice we give will result in profitable trades. And as always, everything is copyright Midwest Market Solutions 2014. What we're going to talk about tonight is one of our trading systems. We're going to talk about a lot of our systems, but the most recent one here is called S&P TDOM, which stands for Trade Day of the Month. And this is a brand new system that we are just rolling out this week. Now, this was developed by Larry Williams, and we have to give Larry a lot of props and credit. He taught me almost everything I know about trading and system development. So, huge shout out to Larry. He had an online seminar this week that I attended and learned this specific strategy, trading strategy from. What the system does is it develops only long signals in the market, and there's 3 entry signals, as you can see here, long entry 1, 2, and 3, that the computer or system will look for and generate. It has to meet specific criteria, and once it does, we either get stopped out of the trade with a stop loss, or we exit the position with a profitable trade. Now, system's pretty simple here. Let's look at history of the system here. We're going to look by the year, and as we test this system out this year, it's had 100% accuracy on 11 trades. Now you can see the year 2009 only 13, 2010 28, 27, 28, 27, very much an average of about 2 a month. If you figure there's 12 months out of the year, 12 times 2 is 24, so just a little over 2 trades a month is the average. The winning percentage is very high, 76, 78, 77 in the last 2 years, 89, 85, and this year 100%. Now, the way you have a high winning percentage, there's only really one way to do that, is by having a wide stop. And that is the one drawback of this system, is that you have a fairly wide stop, and that stop is $2,855. You can see by the maximum loss of any trade that it would have had. So it's a fairly wide stop, and but that gives you a high percentage as you don't get random moves in the market. Now let's look at the profits here of the trade. If we look at back in 2009, 6,600 of profits. 2010, $2,000. 11, 4,400. 5,800. In 3 years ago, 3,800. 2 years ago, and this year so far it's had 6,000 of profits. So that gives you, a pretty good trading system go on every year. Average trade profit has been up about $500, 548 this year. So it's a great system as far as having very few losing trades, and it has some nice profit potential. Okay, how the system works here? It actually is in a system in a trade right now. It's long, and so if we were not in a position, we'd be looking at this trade long at 1894.75, and it's doing one of two things at this point. Based off the opening at 8:30, if we open profitable, basically 1895, you sell out at the market. Otherwise, you're using a straight stop at 1838.75. Same thing if you open not profitable, that's your stop loss. And again, that's a pretty wide stop. You can change that if you want, make it a different stop if you'd like. Now let's tell the computer, assume we're currently not in a position so we can see what a new signal looks like every morning, and we reprint these on our newsletter, and no orders to place based off the criteria. So it has to have a certain criteria to get into the market, and this one happens to be, it's actually long already. Some of our other systems that we'll talk about are not long and are not would have a trade for every day, and we can look at different signals. But what this market will tell you, or what the system will tell you, is current position, none, and the new order to place, buy on a stop, sell on a stop, or depending on how it opens, that would be your entry point. So right now this system's long, looking to exit, and the only things that it'll do is get stopped out or exit at a profit target. So that's the new trading day of the month signal. We can look at this market again, at the history of it. Since 2009, it's had almost 84% winning percentage, and net profits overall of 28,800. So I think that's a great tool. Hope that you can use it as well. If we look at the Williams risk to reward ratio here, and look at a chart, if we put this on there with some money management, profits soar quite a bit more, and we're going to do an actual feature on money management, so we'll come back to that in a later time. All right, we're going to sign off here. Hope you have a great evening, everybody, and we'll talk to you again soon.